I can still hear the laughter echoing in my ears. A cruel symphony that played the day I declared I wanted to be a painter. "You'll never amount to anything with that nonsense," my uncle sneered, his words slicing through the air like a knife. The way my family rolled their eyes made it feel like I was standing on a stage, naked and exposed. "Art is a hobby, not a career," they scoffed, dismissing my dreams as foolish whims. As the laughter faded, I felt a fire ignite within me. This was my breaking point. I stormed out of that gathering, determined to prove them wrong, even if it meant leaving everything behind. The journey was not easy. It was a relentless battle against doubt and despair. I spent countless nights sleeping on couches, empty takeout containers littering my makeshift home, subsisting on ramen noodles. I juggled 3 jobs: waitressing, tutoring, and working at a local art supply store, while squeezing in time to paint during stolen hours. Each rejection stung. Galleries turned me away, and competitions closed their doors. I remember one particularly dark night, sitting in a dimly lit room, paintbrush in hand, my heart heavy with the weight of failure. I almost gave in, thinking about the safety of a corporate job. But then I recalled the spark in my eyes when I painted, the joy it brought me, and the few friends who believed in my talent when my family did not. Their encouragement became my lifeline, pushing me to continue. Then came the breakthrough. One day, as I returned from yet another fruitless day at the gallery, I received an email that would change everything. My work had been selected for a prestigious exhibition in the heart of the city. I remember the moment vividly. I almost dropped my phone in disbelief. My paintings were no longer confined to my little studio. They would be on display for the world to see. The accolades poured in, and soon I was featured in local publications. My art was celebrated, and my name began to circulate in art circles. I had made it. Years later, I found myself back home for a family reunion. The atmosphere was thick with tension and unspoken words. As I entered the room, I noticed the quiet. Family members turned to me with a mix of surprise and uncertainty. It wasn't until my mother caught sight of an article about me in a magazine, prominently displayed on the coffee table, that recognition washed over her face. She picked it up, her hands trembling slightly, her eyes widening as she took in the headline. "Local artist takes the art world by storm." The room fell silent. I braced myself for a reaction, but instead, she simply whispered, "I didn't think you would make it." Her voice was tinged with a mixture of pride and regret. In that moment, I realized I had long forgiven them, and perhaps they had begun to forgive themselves too. I stood there, no longer defined by their doubts, but by my journey. My heart was full, not with the desire for revenge, but with the bittersweet understanding that sometimes dreams come with a heavy cost. Yet, as I locked eyes with my mother, I felt a sense of peace. I had chased my impossible dream, and in doing so, I had finally found myself.